This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. What you guys have seen yesterday's game with the Golden State Warriors versus the Toronto Raptors is humanity at its lowest. I'm going to say that again, humanity at its lowest. The complete disdain and the complete hatred for Kevin Durant was apparent last night. This is the stuff that I was trying to tell people. This guy right here is the most polarizing player in the NBA since Kobe Bryant. Folks wasn't trying to hear me when I said that. They're sitting here and they're cheering a man's injury, potentially an Achilles injury. Now, he didn't have the Achilles injury like people supposedly thought he did initially, right? He had a calf 2 strain injury. That was the correct diagnosis. But now it's fearful. We don't have the full report yet because, see, unlike most folks, I like to sit and wait until all of the information comes out. But based on what we're being told, based on what is being said, it appears that it may have potentially accelerated to an Achilles injury. So you have a bunch of folks out there that say, oh, Kevin Durant, he's soft as cottonelle tissue paper. He's a cupcake. Well, a cupcake does not come back and try to play for their team with a severe injury of that magnitude to basically put blood, sweat, and tears on the line so that he could try to help his team and uplift them to win. You can say what you want, but the Golden State Warriors winning had a lot to do with the fact that Kevin Durant was on that floor. He gave them that lift. He couldn't do it in his game, but he did it off of the strength of him just merely being there. This is why the Warriors won. It had nothing else to do with anything else. The fact that this man went out there as injured as he was and bust his butt to try to do something, but he ends up getting injured even worse, right? It motivated the team. The team got behind it because they saw how visceral and they saw how bad these fans acted, and it motivated them, and they ended up winning the game. So it was an awkward Willis Reed type of performance. I'm going to say it again. It was an awkward Willis Reed type of performance because he was able to bring up the morale of his teammates, just merely his presence on being on the floor. But again, this is what we're dealing with now. We're dealing with folks that's hating on a man because he is comfortable in his own skin. What it shows is that folks are not comfortable in their own skin. I could relate to Kevin Durant because I'm comfortable in my own skin. I understand what that feels like. But most people on this planet, they're not comfortable in their own skin. So they always have to find something to hate and to troll on. These are people that you call classic dolts and troglodytes. These folks here, they have insecure and miserable as fuck lives. So because that is the case, they need something to hate and troll on so that they could feel some kind of significance in doing that. Kevin Durant just happens to be the latest target. The media zealots have bamboozled, they've beguiled, and they've betwixt these people's minds into saying that this guy is the enemy. When really all he's done is stand up to the media. All he's done is just stand up for himself. So this is what we're going to do now. We're going to go after people that stand up for themselves. Let me tell y'all something. Kevin Durant will be better next year. His season is completely done at this point. But mark my words, next year, he's going to come back stronger. He's going to come back bigger, and he's going to come back better. This is He Knows His Sport. Checking out.